Welcome to Sky Sports News F1. This is the special announcement to start off the co-op career Season 3, and you can see what's happened here is the first round, the Australian Grand Prix, which was due to be right now, is actually being cancelled, and they're actually being taking place in Baku for the season opener of Co-op Career Season 3, and it's because of the horrible and torrential weather. It's actually hit the track and it's flooded the entire track, and it's too dangerous to drive into the conditions were to be on all weekend, unfortunately for that. So no Australian Grand Prix for this season, but we'll hopefully make a return for Season 4 maybe. But yeah, once again it is Baku, the Azerbaijan European Grand Prix, which is starting off Co-op Career once again, as well seen as Season 2's season opener. But since that's all done, now it's all you need to know. Let's head to the European Grand Prix for the season opener of Co-op Career Season 3. What is up guys, Nucleus51 here today. We are back once again after a while of waiting. We are back with Co-op Career, and it is the third season of Co-op Career. So as you can see, Australian Grand Prix was cancelled due to the weather, and we are here in Baku, the lovely European circuit, and just about to get underway here. Logan is starting P6 I believe, and I'm starting 2 positions behind him in P8. This season is probably going to be the most competitive and interesting season due to the different drivers moving teams, even more, well, newer drivers like GP2, Jordan King, we've got Stroll and everything obviously. So we're just about to get underway here. As you can see, we're just coming onto the grid there, finishing up our work onto the grid, and as we start the race here, as the lights come on here in European to start the third season of Co-op Career. And we're away here, and the season has begun. It's been a brilliant start from us, and it's a good start from Logan. Down into turn 1 we go. Oh my god, well that's got to be the best start to the season. I've got to admit, that's probably the best corner I've ever done in my life. But I would say Logan was still the record holder for that, as we banged the wall, as he went from last to second at the first corner at Russia and the first season of Co-op Career there. But as you can see, we're up to second place, 5 laps. Once again, just a sprint. Co-op Career is how it always will be, until the very end, when Co-op Career will end, which I really doubt will never end. But yes, we now come to the next corner there. As you can see, we seem to have a massive gap to the other drivers behind. Oh my god, it's a massive gap there. We seem to be miles ahead of the pack for some odd reason. As you can see, we are followed in front with the Williams of Lance Stroll. Oh my god, he's with Williams, right? Lance Stroll on his debut at F1 can be the youngest, well, not the youngest, well, basically the highest placed driver on their F1 debut, because I believe it's 4th place if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, it could be 3rd. I can remember Kevin Magnussen got I think it's Kevin Magnussen who holds the record actually. He managed to get 3rd on his debut, but was promoted to 2nd. Yeah, so it's Kevin Magnussen who holds that. He was 3rd at the Australian Grand Prix in 2014 and got promoted to 2nd, obviously, with Daniel Ricciardo getting disqualified with fuel being too low. So Stroll can beat that record today, but unlikely it might not happen, because look at the power we've got. Down onto the straight, shot past the Williams. We have to be a wee bit aggressive there, and then so we cross the line, the end of the first lap. We are in 1st place at the moment. I'm not sure where Logan is. I'm trying to have a look on the mini-map. They all look close, but at the moment it's just us two are going way out in front. So it looks to me we could have a good battle, depends on what's happening during this next 4 laps of this Grand Prix. So while that's happening, also we've got to talk about F1 2017 guys. The season is just upon us. It's March time, and also I've seen quotes from Lewis Hamilton saying that overtaking might be a bit hard in 2017, but the problem is that I don't see how, because I know it's different bigger tyres, but when I think about it guys, the track is going to be bigger as well. So even if the overtaking is still harder, there's still going to be, most races are going to be the good ones, such as this circuit here, because it's wide and the track's going to get even wider as well, so that'll be plenty of overtaker. But I don't see how 2017 won't be a boring year. I really don't see how, because new regulations, Mercedes are looking good, and then Ferrari are looking up there. Obviously we had the wet test today, Raikkonen topped that, Van Dorn was third, Hamilton bailed out of it, I don't know how, like, but I really don't know why. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the test too, because they already broke the lap record. Can I just let you guys know, Bottas 2/10 quicker in the lap record from Mark Webber's pole time in 2011, a 1:19.9, and then Bottas done a 1:19.7. So brilliant stuff to see 2017 cars already breaking records, and their plan main time this year is looking to be a 17 dead or so, maybe a 17.5 as pole position time. Come on, that's just insane. Like, even when I was watching it on Sky Sports News, you could just see they're so much quicker now. But I've enough of the chit-chat F1 2017. Let's get back to this as we'll start lap 3. As you can see, he's going for the move. Lance Stroll down to the turn 1. We've locked our brakes. We went off the circuit there. Stroll's got a good exit. Might need to go defensive. He's got really good slipstream. Yes, we do have to go defensive. Into the next corner. We've locked up the brakes again. Imagine to keep it out of the wall. But this is a brilliant battle with Lance Stroll. Also, the debut sitter in F1 here, looking to win his first ever race win, and his first ever race. Into the next corner we go there. It's the left-hander, and you can see Stroll is right behind us. Into the next corner we go as well. So we lock up once again as we went over the curb, just keeping it smooth there. As you can see, we go defensive, and here comes Stroll. Into the next corner we go. He's went round the outside of us, completely went round the outside of us and done us there. So Stroll now takes the lead once again. Fantastic battle here at the season opener of Corp career. Into the next corner we go there. We're keeping it smooth, cutting the corner a wee bit there. But we did touch tyres with Stroll when he got past us as well. But the last thing we want to do is muck up the castle section, because as you guys well know, season 2 of Corp career was literally the hardest season for me to fight back and win it. Like, literally, I got taken out every race at the first corner. Like, at the castle section, literally, as we look up the brakes and we hit Stroll, we hit the back of Stroll, but managed to keep it there. Literally, went to the castle section, mucked it up, bang, and the worst luck, and we still ended up winning it by just under 5 points from Logan. So that was brilliant stuff as well. Can I just say, I did tell Logan he won the championship, because I was trying to calculate it during the race, but my bad mathematics. Nah, to be honest, I'm just saying. To be honest, as we can see, we've actually just dominated Stroll once again onto the main straight there. Shot past the Mercedes. Well, the Mercedes powered Williams. Obviously, it's the exact same power, but we seem to have more power in our car than the Williams. As you can see, here comes Stroll again. Will he go for it? He could, yes, he does, but no, he backs out for some reason. Into the next corner we go. Yeah, I told Logan he'd won the championship. I said you can let me go, because I calculated it perfectly in my head. For some reason I got it wrong. Yeah, but sorry about Logan. I've said sorry to him before, but I really think, to be honest guys, I don't know about yous, but if you were to see it from my view back then, I think Logan really would have won the championship. If he never let me pass, right, he would have won that championship. And plus, can I just mention something else? He would have, he still would have won the championship, by the way. You know where I was, even, he did let me pass, can I just say, you know when he did let me pass, it didn't look like I looked to overtake him, but I tried to make it look like thingy. Well, he didn't, but then if he holded on to that 4th place, or I can't mind what position it was, and now we've hit the wall, we've hit the wall there, and we've out of control, and Stroll is into the lead now once again. So we've mucked it up. They've said we wouldn't muck up this castle section, but we have. So, but just coming out the end of it there, so I was really tight with the barriers, and now it's going to have to be a fight to the very end of this run if we want to win the season opener of Season 3 Co-op career. But as we come into the final corner now, just about to start the races. Before we do that, obviously I was talking about Logan, you know, if he stayed behind, if he was ahead of KVYAT, he would have won the championship by a point, just to let you know. That just rubs it in the face of Logan, that just makes him even more angry, I think. I could just see his face right now. But as you can see, we're on to the straight to start this last lap. Look at the power we've got. As here we come on the last lap, we go to the inside, outside should I say, oh my god, I was getting mixed, I didn't care where I was going there, but we've shot past Stroll to take the lead of the European Grand Prix once again, and this could be fantastic on this last lap here Will Stroll get past us and make history and become the first ever person to win on their F1 debut, and obviously to become the highest placed F1 driver? We've not overdone DRS late enough there. Stroll's getting ever closer. We might need to go defensive. Yes, we do. Here comes the Canadian. Well, he is Canadian. Yeah, it is. The Canadian of Lance Stroll into the next corner we go. He is now ahead of us. We get the cut back into the next corner. This is fantastic stuff. It's a shame it wasn't me and Logan. He squeezes us to the edge of the track. Just to let you know, I think Logan is out this race. We make contact into the next corner we go. Oh, they're so close between the two of us, and we're now ahead of Stroll. You can see the third place driver is catching up with us. I'm not sure who that is at the moment, but into the next corner we go. We've banged the wall again. And before we end this video, can I just say how annoyed I am at YouTube at the moment for copywriting the audio effects of my other Cop Career videos. Yeah, maybe it was copyrighted back then because I didn't care what I was doing, but guess what happens? They mute the whole fucking video. Of course they do. Of course they would. Fucking hell, but mute the whole video. Why not mute the part? It's copyrighted and then play the rest of it. Listen to my commentary. I'm not going to delete the videos, guys. I'll keep them up. You can watch them out. Commentary, and there's some of them are still the commentary, but that is annoying, but it's okay because I can tell none of my videos will ever be copyrighted again unless I do something stupidly annoying. But as we come onto the straight, we have completely out-dragged the Williams, and we're going to come across the line and take the first win of Cop Career Season 3 at Europe. And oh my god, everyone seems to be parked on the track, but we've done it. First win of the season. Here we go, championship is on. But there is your result. Necruz, and then comes Stroll, then is Alonso in third place. Fantastic stuff there. Then Rosberg, Bottas, KVYAT, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Verstappen, Sainz and Ericsson. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's been fantastic to see you guys watch Cop Career Season 3. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Now after that, let's head to the news for Sky Sports F1. This is Sky Sports News F1, and here is the report after the Azerbaijan European Grand Prix. As you can see, it was Necruz who took the win. Just behind him was Lance Stroll, matching the record as the highest placed driver in F1 on their debut. Then come behind him was Fernando Alonso to round up the top three, the McLaren's first ever podium since the first ever round of Cop Career. So McLaren getting back up there once again. Nice to see them there. But you can see the championship, obviously the point system staying the same as Season 2. The with 25, then comes Stroll behind him with 23, then behind him it will be Alonso obviously with 22, with Rosberg in 4th place with 20, and Valtteri Bottas rounds off the top 5 with 18 points. Obviously this point system is still close, and it's obviously to spice up the action and all that stuff what happened from Season 1, which was a big gap to the top 2 were miles ahead. But as you can see now onto the constructors, it is Williams who are in the lead with 41 points, and then comes Mercedes with 32 points, and then comes Force India, highest placed Force India have ever been since Season 1 actually, with 25. Then comes McLaren Honda GP with 22, and Toro Rosso rounding off the top 5 with 18. So that was the first round of Cop Career, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like on it as well. Let's get to 15 likes and show your support for Cop Career Season 3. And it's been fantastic for you guys to be in here. But thank you so much for watching this video. This has been Sky Sports News F1.